Hey team, happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's week is getting off to a lovely start. To be completely honest, up until basically about a week ago, everything has been just crazy and insanely busy. So I haven't had time to do a lot of, the extracurricular culinary activities that I normally do. So it feels like in order to make up for it, I've been doing everything all at once. I'm about to finish making my hot sauce, which is habanero peach this year. And I've got 4 flavors of limoncello going right now. And I'm in the mood to bake today. Now, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to bake this time, but thanks to some lovely inspiration from my friend Marta and her boyfriend Ben, I am going to attempt to make a banoffee pie. So what is a banoffee pie? Well, it is the pie that Keira Knightley brings to Andrew Lincoln in Love Actually when she finds out that he's in love with her. But in terms of ingredients, it's super easy, kind of a graham cracker crust. We've got some bananas in there, and then you would typically put in like a dulce de leche, traditionally, or some kind of a caramel with some whipped cream on top. That is actually where this pie gets its name because it's banana and toffee, so banoffee. I do want to try and stick with a traditional recipe here, and normally it is with a dulce de leche, and so I am going to try to make my own dulce de leche. And whenever I looked up how to do this, basically you take a can of sweetened condensed milk and cook it for like 2 hours on the stove. So I've never done this before, so we'll see. This is just a plain can of sweetened condensed milk. Take the label off, and we are going to have it submerged on the stove, and we are going to simmer it for a couple hours. Let's see if I get some caramel. While that's boiling away, I'm going to work on the graham cracker crust. So slight tweak to the plan. Instead of making one big banoffee pie, I am going to try making mini banoffee pies. So same ingredients, same everything, graham cracker crust and whatnot, but I feel like these are just going to be cuter and also a little bit more easy to share. So we'll see how they turn out. So super basic crust. So we just have graham crackers, melted butter, and just a little bit of granulated sugar. And we are going to scoop this into each one of these divots. I gave it a light spray because we are going to put these in the oven for about 5 minutes to crisp up. You actually don't have to. You can just let them sit in the fridge and let them sit, but I want it to be a little bit of a crispier crust on the bottom, just given how sweet the caramel is going to be. Okay, slight hiccup on the graham cracker cups. Turns out they're really hard to take out of the muffin pan. So we're gonna pivot. We are still going to do cups, but what I am going to try instead is to actually put cupcake liners in here and then pack them into the cupcake liner to make them easier to remove. Hoping that's gonna work. I can't believe I forgot to mention picking music for the evening. Classic Killers. Okay team, moment of truth. I had this guy boiling for a couple hours. It says to, let it cool all the way, but I'm impatient and I want to know. So, oh dear God, I am so scared. Before it all comes out due to pressure. Oh my God! I made dulce de leche. Okay, second batch of the graham cracker cups, and they are just much better. So I am going to keep them in the papers when I assemble them, just so that I can put them in the fridge all together like this and they'll set up a little bit more firmly instead of being, you know, just in the crust themselves. So I might have forgot to mention, but banoffee pie is technically a no-bake. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put just a little bit of caramel in the very bottom, throw in a couple of slices of banana, and then top with a little bit more caramel so that, you know, it's all lovely and layered. And then just top it with some whipped cream. So I finished topping them with whipped cream and put a little bit of cinnamon on top, and mini banoffee pies. Hopefully everyone at work likes them tomorrow. We'll see. Have a good night.